it's Tammy from Bottles of Bliss. How's everyone doing? I know I haven't filmed in about 2 weeks, I guess. So I wanted to first just go over some. I didn't buy any perfume. I went to Ulta yesterday and I had so much fun. It was my first outing since my surgery, like big outing where I was standing a while. And I had so much fun. I got to smell so many perfumes that are on my list and in my basket to purchase that are all blind buys. And I got to smell them. And yeah, so I had so much fun. But anyway, hello. How is everyone doing? I thought I'd tell you all about my perfume first, and then I'll give you a little quick update about my surgery outcome and stuff like that if you want to hang out and listen to that. But anyway, hope everyone's doing good. Today's Sunday, and I honestly don't even know what day it is because I'm still out of work for another week and a half, I think. So I think it's the 26th, maybe. And just came to sit in my room, which I haven't been able to lay down yet. I am sleeping on the couch in the recliner because I can't get up and down in that laying position, but I'm very close. So I'm hoping that maybe tonight I might try it. If not tonight, hopefully by the midweek, I should be able to get my body to lay down. But I'm doing better. I still can't pick up anything off the floor yet. So you just never know. You didn't know how much you use them stomach muscles. Whew, well, I'll get into that anyway. But I wanted to tell you I had a good time yesterday. I just went by myself to Ulta. Aaliyah's out dog sitting, and I had a really good time. And I was there for quite a while. I was really tired, and then the nice lady let me sit down in one of those nice chairs in the back and rest for a few minutes. And then I got back up and looked through some more and then headed out because I knew I had exceeded my time limit for my abdomen for me to be standing up. So, but I had a great time. And I just wanted to share with you. So hi. Hope everyone's doing good. I missed you guys. And so I've been thinking a lot about buying a cologne for my son, which is tricky. It's kind of like buying a book for someone. Like, I may love the cologne, but Seth may not. I did take him shopping to Macy's when it was open when he was 17. He's 22 now. And I let him, I said, pick out 2 or 3. Cost doesn't matter. Just get whatever you want. And honestly, I don't remember what he got, but I know it was about $600. So, and they smelled good, let me tell you, but I honestly don't remember what they were. But so I've been kind of thinking about, I'm going to be taking my kids out to dinner soon. If you all followed me, the end of October, which is coming upon us, is the time we get our money for my mom's house. So I'm going to take all my 3 kids out, and I just gonna give them each a gift bag and just put some nice gifts in it. And anyway, but so I wanted to put a couple, maybe 2 colognes in for my son. So I've been watching a lot of videos, reviews for young guy colognes. He's 22. And I was so happy because the ones that I have were in my basket, just a blind buy. I got to smell. And wow, Ulta really has a lot. I usually buy stuff off fragrancenet.com or whatever it is. So everything is usually a blind buy. So I had a lot of fun. And then I got into the woman's perfume, and I have 8 of them in my basket to purchase at Fragrance Net. And I got to smell them all, and I was so excited. So anyway, I don't have pictures or anything like that, because I don't know how to do any of that, and I didn't buy anything. So I'm just going to tell you real quick what I decided to get my son and myself. I haven't decided if I'm going to buy them at Ulta or if I'm just going to get them off of Fragrance Net. I'm not really sure, but I actually am kind of leaning on just going into Ulta and just getting all of these from there. That way I know exactly that I'm getting the right thing. But so the first one is funny because for the life of me, since yesterday until about 10 minutes ago, I couldn't think of how to say this name. So the one I'm going to get Seth is from Prada, and I thought the name was I believe it's Paradigm, but I kept thinking it was Paradigmy. And I'm like, why would someone name it Paradigmy? I just couldn't figure it out. But I swear I just looked at it and I was like, something just said Paradigm. So, because I think I have a Paradigm anyway. I can't believe I struggled with that. I'm usually pretty good with words. But I do believe it's Prada Paradigm Perfume, Eau de Parfum. It comes in a green bottle, ambery woods, bourbon, I think it said bourbon, geranium, bergamot. It smells so good. And I had a young guy, he was probably about 25, came up to me when I was looking at it, and he was like, do you like the smell of that? And I was like, I do. And he was like, I said, I just don't know. My son's 22. And he was like, get it. He's like, because it's like the best seller right now. And it's perfect for young guys. Not too strong, not too mature, not too femme or anything like that. And I loved it. So yeah, so I'm getting Seth that one. And then I also decided on a YSL, and then it says L-HOMME. I don't know, La Home, something like that. Les Perfume. That I really like too. Comes in a blue bottle, kind of faded out blue, very pretty. And I think I'm going to get that for him because that smells so good. But there are other ones that smell so good too. The Versace Eros Eau de Parfum for guys. Oh, nice. And YSL Saint Laurent Les Perfume. Nice. I was almost thinking about getting that. And then the cap on it was broken. So I managed to spray it with that little white thing that sticks up, and I ended up getting all on my hand. But after walking around the store, I smelled that smell that I can't stand, that smell. And I'm like, oh my God, I kept smelling my hand, and I was like, that's that smell I can't like. So I went back around, and it didn't have a lot of notes, but it had patchouli. And I'm wondering, is it patchouli that I don't like? So I took that off the board right away because I can't stand it. And I just don't like that smell. So I took that off the board. So, oh my gosh. And was it Versace Eros? Yeah. Oh yeah. So I think I'm going to do the Prada Paradigm and the El Home YSL. But that Versace Eros in that blue bottle, magnificent. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so I was glad to be able to smell that. And I really enjoyed smelling men's cologne because, it smells so good. It really did smell good. I was like, man, as you all know, I haven't even been on a date in 20 years, so let alone even smell a man. So, oh my gosh, I was just like, I can't imagine just having someone wrap their arms around me and smell like that. Oh my God. Anyway, sometimes I drift away. But anyway, yeah, nothing like a good smell of man, that's for sure. Gosh. Wow. So anyway, so the perfumes so I'm going to get those two, I think. And the perfumes for myself that I can't decide if I'm going to get them at Ulta, or the fragrance, but they're these. So Chanel Chance Tendre, Otendre. I have the green one, and this one smells so good. It's lavender and has like fruity floral. I really enjoyed that. Oh man, that smelled good. Let's see what else I got. So I definitely am going to get that. The next one, I have Miss Dior Blooming Boutique, and I had two of them. I gave my daughter Nicole the rolly one, had a little roller ball, and I have the Blooming Boutique in the small bottle. This one is just Miss Dior Parfum. That's it. They have so many, and then it's really hard to keep track because I had two of them that said Miss Dior Parfum, but one of them must have said Eau de Toilette or something. So it's just Miss Dior Parfum. That's it. There's nothing else on the bottle. It must be the original. And man, that smelled good. I really like that. Wow, I really like that. That was so pretty. I really, really like that. So I'm getting that one. Another one that I was so happy to smell all these. It was like a kid in a candy store. This one is IDOLE Original. It has rose, jasmine, citrus, and white musk. Very pretty, very pretty. Not overpowering, not anything offensive or anything like that. It was just very gentle and pretty. I really, really liked it. And I've been seeing reviews on that, and I was just like, I'm going to smell that, and I really liked it. So I might get that, just so pretty. The other one that has been in my basket that I've been thinking about for a long time, and I'm glad I got to smell it, is because I do like it. So it would have been a good blind buy. Versace Eros Pour Pour Femme. So for Seth, it was the boy one, and this one is the girl one. It's in that round gold bottle, and it has like the thick gold around it and a lot of gold on it. And I'm going to get the small bottle. I'm not going to get the big one because I just like when it's a small. If I have a chance to get small bottles, I'm going to take it from this point. As you see, I have a lot. But yeah, so that smells so good. And I wouldn't say it's a 10, but I think it's just a nice, like an 8.5, really pretty. I like that one. So definitely going to get that one. And Versace Bright Crystal Absolute. I have the pink and the yellow one, yellow diamond, and then the pink one. And then I don't know if you had seen one of my videos, but I had the Versace Bright Crystal Absolute. That's the bright pink one. And I gave it to my daughter, Nicole, and I love that so much, and she loves it too. I just gave it to her not long ago, and it was full, like a lot of mine are. And I went over there maybe like a week ago or something. Well, no, it wouldn't have been a week because I haven't gone anywhere in a week. So maybe like 3 weeks ago. And it was over half gone. And I was like, you like it? And she's like, I love it. And I was like, I know, me too. So I'm going to get it myself. I'm going to treat myself to another bottle of that. And so I won't give her one because she's got so many. I'm giving her a lot. So she's probably like halfway to me. So but she's always like, no more, Mom. But anyway, so Versace Bright Crystal Absolute. And this last one, is exciting for me because, every reviewer that I see always says every girl should have this in their collection. And I remember for years I would go to Macy's and I would smell the Coco Chanel number 5. And I just didn't like it. It was too mature for me, even though I'm 61. I don't really like that really mature smell like that to wear. So I never really thought too much else about it. But when I was at Ulta, I was like, I was smelling the Chanel Chance Tendra. And I thought, let me just smell these other ones. And I love the Coco. I'm probably saying this all wrong, out of order. Chanel Coco Mademoiselle Paris Eau de Parfum Intense. It's not really that intense for me. I mean, it didn't smell like way intense, but it's so pretty. And, it would be my first bottle and probably only bottle of Chanel Paris perfume, but I really, really like that. And I'm looking forward to getting that. Yeah, these are all pricey. I mean, the Versace Bright Crystal is probably the cheapest one on here, but yeah, they're so pretty. And yeah, I have my notes, I like to write my notes. And I really like that a lot. And I think that's all. Yeah, all of these are on Fragrance Net, and they're all at Ulta. So can't really decide how I'm going to get them, but I don't think there's any other ones. A couple of them I had put away. I was interested in a couple perfumes, but I took them off my thing because I haven't really bought a whole lot lately. So I'm going to treat myself here in a few weeks. But anyway, that's all. And I just noticed the other day. So I have Jo Malone, the original Ginger Basket. Is that what it's called? Oh, I'm sorry. Ginger Biscuit. Ginger Biscuit Cologne. And I don't wear it. I got it off Macari because I just really wanted to know what it smelled like. And I love it. It's beautiful, but I'm probably going to put it back on Macari. It's just not something that I would wear. But I saw Joe Malone came out with it again, which is crazy. So it doesn't look like this, though. It's a cute bottle. But yeah, I just saw they came out with that ginger biscuit again. I was surprised. I didn't think they would. Oh, phew. So that's all for the perfumes. So, yeah, missed you guys. I need a drink. My goal after surgery was to not drink soda anymore, but that didn't work very well. So, because kind of all I've been drinking. And I really wanted to drink a lot of water. But I do drink a lot of water, but I drink a lot of Pepsi too, which isn't really that great for me. But anyway, thank you for the perfume part of it. And if you have any tips on any of the, young boys cologne, my son's 22, if you have any ideas or if any I mentioned are really good or any of the ones that I mentioned that you like, that's fantastic. What am I on? 16 minutes. So yeah, let me know. Drop a note. So thank you so much. So I do, so now I'll move on to the surgery. I won't drag it out and all the details and things like that. First I want to say thank you to a subscriber named Nicole, not my daughter, but Nicole. And thank you for she purchased something off of Macari and we chatted a little, and thank you for your very, very kind words. And they came at a really good time. It was a rough week last week, but so thank you. I really enjoyed chatting with you and all of you. And anyway, so Leslie and Julie, thank you for your kind words. So I had my surgery. I had a month ago, I had the DNC and the uterine biopsy. And then last Tuesday or whatever, I had the total hysterectomy. So I did get my results on Tuesday. It was a week later, and I do have cancer. So bummer. Was kind of hoping that I didn't, but I do have endometrial cancer. And so I might have to have surgery again because during my surgery, in the middle of it, when I'm asleep, they just take out a little frozen section and they test it. And it was a negative because, the odds of getting the right spot, of course, are hard. So because it was negative, I didn't have the lymph nodes taken out. And then they send the uterus off along with the ovaries and the tubes and the cervix, which I do believe everything else came back fine. But in my uterus was a cancerous tumor, adenocarcinoma. So, those parts are gone. So I don't have any girly parts anymore. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know what the next step is yet. I had to see my oncologist surgeon, the one who did my surgery on Thursday. I work in oncology, so I kind of been talking a little bit with my doctor. I don't go back to work for another week, maybe 2 if I don't feel like going back in a week. But if I have to have another surgery soon to see if the cancer's in the lymph nodes, then I won't be going back for a little while. But anyway, so looks like it's a grade 1, so that means it's pretty caught early. So, and I think if we find out that nothing is in the lymph nodes, then I think treatment would be very minimal. Hopefully that it won't be in my lymph nodes, but if it is, it is what it is. Believe me, I've been working in oncology full-time I'm in my 12th year. I am the one who schedules all the new patients. I know how much it's out there. And so, I'm, if I never worked in oncology, I'd probably be freaking out, but I'm not. I'm okay. So now if I find out it's in my lymph nodes, okay, then I probably will freak out. But right now I'm just concentrating on healing. Oh man, whew, it's hard. Let me tell you, man, I was right up there with my C-section back when I had Seth. And yeah, it was a tough one, but every day is a little bit better. So I'm feeling really good, pretty good. I just have a lot of pain in my right side, which is normal. That pulling sensation when I try to get up or sit down or whatever. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I'll let you know, maybe at the end of my little videos, if you want to hang on at the end, I'll tell you like what's going on, and if I got treatment, if I need treatment, which I probably will, but you know, what's going on. But I just wanted to share that with you, and thank you for your prayers. I got all your messages, and yeah, so but that's okay, you know. It's looks like the cancer was caught pretty early, so I'll know more when I go to the doctor. So anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Sorry, I'm like a little kind of out of breath. I haven't really done a whole lot, but just, you know, chilling out in the apartment. So just relaxing and getting better. So thank you guys. I miss you guys, and I will definitely talk with you soon. And you guys stay well. Okay. All right. See you later. Bye.